Welcome back to Daz's Random Stuff. Once again, I'm going to be talking about the BMW G310GS. It is a fantastic looking bike. Have a look at that. She's just sitting there proud. It's a great looking bike, I tell you. I love the red frame, I love the blue metallic paintwork on this taper here and on the tank. Plastic tank cover, of course, and all the plastics. It's a grass looking machine. I love the gold forks, upside down forks. She's a real smart looking bike. It's a real head turner. The upgrades that I've done to this bike are the GPS on the dash. It's a really cool addition to the bike. Don't know if you can see that in the sunshine there, but it's just such a great handy little addition. That is really cool. Just a basic sort of eBay jobby, about 50 bucks I think it was. The other one I've just put on here is the quad lock. It mounts on your handlebars there. You buy that case with it as well, and it just locks on. So you just get it on there and lock her on, and that's it. She's done. Such a great thing, so you can have your GPS running on that. If you want to, you can answer calls, send messages, do all those sorts of things. Probably not a good idea while you're riding to send messages, but hey, you know, rock on. That's number two. Number three is this windscreen. It is really cool. It just flings the air over the top of you as you're belting along at around about 100 k's an hour. It'll just fling the air over the top of your helmet, so that's really cool, and you can see straight through it. It's slightly tinted. She was about 50 bucks I think on Amazon. Just stuck a little bag here on the back for, I guess, gloves and sunglasses and maybe a drink bottle and all that sort of caper. It's got an onboard charger that we plug in there, so it's a C-Tech charger that plugs straight into that. That's connected directly to your battery, and it's got a fuse in it, so any dramas happen, she will pop the fuse. Also here, there's a dual USB, a waterproof dual USB. So that's really handy as well for charging the phone, keeping the GPS up and running, and yeah, charging your phone and charging the headset on my helmet, which is a Bluetooth headset, which is not on there at the moment, but it just clips onto there, and you got your microphone and speakers inside, and that will charge off that USB point as well. And also you can answer your phone off it, which is really cool, and chat to whoever. Number one addition to this bike that I've made, would have seen in my last video, is that 17 tooth front sprocket. It has just turned this thing into a totally different bike. It's changed the whole dynamics of it. You just get on and it just feels so much better. It's just given it length throughout the gears. One of the guys commented on my last post, I think it was, and it was a brilliant comment. He said, when are these adventure bike manufacturers going to understand that you want first gear to climb a mountain and you want top gear to just cruise on the freeways at 110? And that's a real tricky thing to do, I think, with the manufacturers. So there you go. I'm sure BMW's listening to me. There's no doubt about that. Get on to Daz's Random Stuff BMW and listen to my crew, because yeah, that's exactly, and it's very, very true what he said. So there you go. It's such a great package. That's about what I've done to it. And the reason I've done those things is because we are heading 1,400 kilometres on the BMW 310. We're going to do 1,400 k's in one trip in about 2 weeks' time. We're heading to the beautiful town of Robe in South Australia. It is fantastic. We're going to be doing heaps of bitumen riding, obviously, 1,400 k's. We're going to do heaps of gravel. We're really going to put this thing through its paces, so I cannot wait to take you guys on this journey with us. We're going to also be hitting a beach in South Australia, which is so cool, because there's our beaches and we are not allowed to ride on them here in Victoria. This has just had its 1,000k service, this bike, and they've left that service bar on there for some reason. Don't know why, but obviously forgot, and I'm low on fuel, so we'd best be best be going to check out some fuel, eh? Let's do it. So you'll notice on the dash as well, when your fuel light comes on, you've got up here it says range, and then it tells me I've got 86 k's to go before I run out of fuel. So that's a really handy thing on a bike that's not worth a lot of money realistically, under $8,000 Aussie. It's just a really good little thing. So your fuel light comes on, it pops up here, your range, 86 k's till empty. So that's just a good thing. Like, all bikes should have that sort of stuff, like a reserve really. Another thing I probably forgot to mention is the tyres on this bike. They are really quite good on the road. They're really road orientated tyres, but on the grass they're terrible, absolutely shocking. On the dirt they're okay. I think in the mud they'd be really ordinary. I would like something a little more aggressive on this bike, just something that'll bite into the mud or bite into the grass a bit more. But I guess you compromise your road handling ability. But these tyres are really good on the road, there's no doubt about that. And I guess 90% of the time you're going to be on the black stuff. I don't know if there's a tyre that you can get that does magnificently on the road as it does off the road. I guess you've got to compromise somewhere. Horses for courses, I'm guessing. I just wanted to pull up and quickly show you one thing that I forgot to mention. This bash plate, it is just check that out, it is just so flimsy. It protects the oil filter, which is right there as well, and it's just like, you know, well, it's just plastic. So that is will be my next upgrade, no doubt. If anyone knows how to get rid of that service light on the Speedo, whack it in the comments, would you, for all of us, because it seems to be a bit of an issue. I'm thinking that BMW might be the only way you're going to get rid of that. I'm so excited to take this bike on its 1400 kilometre round trip journey to Rome in South Australia. So the reason we're going there is the Rome Beer Festival is on. So how good is that? We're just going to ride this thing over there. We're going to do heaps of gravel, heaps of sand riding on the beach. We're going to take it and do a shitload of bitumen riding obviously on the way over, which will be a little bit boring, but we're going to see some awesome places, and we're going to get off the main drag and just go into places where you're just not going to go on a normal bike. So this is where this thing should come into its own. And to take the big GS 1200 and all that off-road, like, they're just not made for it. But this thing, I reckon, is going to do the job way better. Like, if you drop it, you're just going to pick it up again. You don't need the local crane company to come and pick it up for you and get it back on its feet. Sitting proud. Look at that. What a machine. BMW, you feel free to use this on your next commercial. Thanks to Daz's random stuff. Look at that for a backdrop. Sensational. Shit, now we're going to get off here. See if we can't hurt ourselves going down the hill. Oh, see, that's what this bike's all about. A little bit of adventure. Love and life. Just wanted to say a huge thank you to you guys as well. We've got over 200 subscribers to the channel now. Just fantastic. So we're obviously doing something that you enjoy, which is exactly what we want to do. And I love reading your comments. I love checking out all the comments, and I answer the ones that I can. And just a big thank you to the others. Keep them coming. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button for me. Actually, for you, because I think you're going to enjoy this sort of stuff. It's great. So I hope we've got the balance right of that front sprocket, the 17 tooth front sprocket. I hope we've got the balance right, so we can cruise on the highway and also climb a mountain. Fingers crossed.